Auto insurance can all seem the same until it comes time to use it. So don't get stuck paying more for less coverage. Switch to USAA Auto Insurance and you could start saving money in no time. Get a quote today. Restrictions apply.
USAA.
This episode is brought to you by Tinder. Take control of your 2024 love life with Tinder. It's easy. It's fun. It's the place for possibilities. On Tinder, you can find someone who totally gets you in your feels. Someone just to vibe with. Take it fast. Take it slow. It's totally up to you. So grab your phone, tap that download button, and make this year epic. Explore all of the possibilities for yourself. Tinder. It starts with a swipe. Download Tinder today.
This episode is brought to you by Stitch Fix. Love trying new fashion trends, but find it all a little intimidating? With Stitch Fix, refreshing your wardrobe has never been easier. They figured out the new 2024 trends so you don't have to. Just give your stylist your size, style, and budget preferences, and they'll send you 5 just-for-you pieces, plus outfit recommendations and pro styling advice. Refresh your 2024 wardrobe now and get started today at StitchFix.com.
Zoey 101.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. No, that's not. Yeah, I know you see me standing there. Do I look good, my dear? Do I look good today? Yeah. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I was about to go in the chorus. If you wanna play. Okay.
Zoey's Extraordinary Playlist is back.
We are back.
Woo!
Rolling with the homies. Harmonizing.
That was good. Keep that in. All right. What are we?
Let's restart. Zoey's Extraordinary Playlist
is back.
We are back.
We had so many horses in the race of what we thought season 2 was going to be at the end of season 1. So I thought at least getting our reactions to the first episode would be appropriate.
I don't remember what I said at all, but I am hype at where it's going. I think I would have predicted that it would be here. You know, they're still recovering. I'm glad it's 6 weeks out. So we know she's been out of work for 6 weeks after Peter Gallagher's character, her dad, died. The episode opens with Alex Newell's character, Mo. He comes in singing Rise Up. But he's like actually singing Rise Up. She's not imagining it because we learned that since her dad died, she hasn't had a heart
powers,
song.
as we would call it.
Yeah,
but
no heart song.
Mo's voice is beautiful.
Yeah.
Singing Rise Up.
Always.
Yeah, in general. But singing Rise Up in the very beginning, I was like, fuck yeah, because I love that song to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
Just perfect. It's just perfect for the vibe.
I love that Mo keeps bringing up, like, I hope your powers come back because you're starting to not be very interesting to me. It's so savage.
Yeah, I like that because that's how their friendship was born out of opportunity in the first place.
Yeah. She catches Mo singing, right?
Yeah. Zoey catches Mo singing something and she's like, no, you didn't hear me.
I feel like this.
Yeah.
I feel like this first episode of season 2, it's almost like a guideline on how to be a good friend. Like every single character that is Zoey's friends, I think step up in such interesting way. Like I dream of a world where I am like Max from this show, like him just like giving a kind of goofy but inspirational gift and like being a genuine good friend, but then also dream of a world where I could be as like savage and direct as Mo is towards the end of the episode, where it's kind of like, look, we're really sad that all this happened, but like you gotta fucking start moving.
Yeah. It's all you need a mix of all of that. You need each person. But I love that ring. I was like, that's so cute.
It is cute. Yeah.
It's a shield with a music note backwards to make it look as much as a Z as he could.
Yeah.
Oh my God. He looks
cutie.
hot in this episode.
Yes, he does.
She looks like a tiny baby in this. She's like she seems shorter or something in this.
Yeah.
She looks good though. When when it's just like her red hair against that green sweater in the end when Lauren Graham comes to her room, they both look beautiful. Lauren Graham looks good, but I don't want her to go.
No. I know, that was shocking.
Does that mean she's leaving the series?
You have talked about this with Grey's Anatomy, but ruined this one for me because I checked my phone the morning after it aired and it just said Lauren Graham leaving Zoey's Extraordinary Playlist before I got to watch the episode. And I was like,
see that. That's crazy.
I was like, no. It was like, you know how like Google will just like be like, here's 10 news stories that seem to match your interests?
Yeah.
That was like my top news story in the morning when I went on Google.
They pegged you good.
Yeah.
Damn, that's interesting because one of the things I do remember from our Zoey episode was that I wish they would utilize Lauren Graham some more because it felt like she had some good songs like TikTok. She had some That Boy Is Mine. Oh yeah, so good, but not really her own storyline besides her husband, whatever it was. But that was more about Zoey trying to help her, not like actually about Lauren Graham's character. Damn, I didn't pick up on that. I'm like, Singapore's gonna fall through.
Yeah,
she'll stay.
I mean, maybe she'll continue to make some like guest appearances because like we haven't seen. My prediction was that we were going to see more Peter Gallagher in like.
Flashbacks.
In like flashbacks or like dream sequences or stuff like that. But mostly because same with Lauren Graham, I felt like we didn't really get Peter Gallagher doing a whole lot because his character couldn't do a whole lot. But as Julie knows from the text message I sent her last night, when he was on screen, I was crying like a baby in my bed.
Yeah. Aww. Yeah. Have you watched Parenthood?
I've never finished it, but I watched like the first 3 seasons.
There's a season 4. One of the characters has cancer and she's not sure she's going to make it through Christmas. And she leaves video messages. Oh, first of all, she was Emmy snubbed for that season. Monica Potter. Love you, girl. It was Christina, the blonde, if you remember. Peter Krauser's.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I might have seen season 4 then.
Yeah.
Because I remember her getting sick.
This is not relevant, but I'm going to say it anyway. There's a scene after a baseball game where her character, Christina, has to tell the family. They're such a big, tight-knit family. Matt, have you seen Parenthood? You would be obsessed with Parenthood.
I know. It's on the list for me.
You would just melt. Your skin would fall off. You would love it so much. But and Monica has it so they just add music and they mouth her, like her daughter comes home from college and they have this. It is the most like devastating and well done.
Okay, I've definitely seen that episode. Yeah.
And you don't hear what she's saying, but you know she's telling them, and all of their faces are just changing and so upset. And it's just one of the greatest like emotional scenes I've seen, like just so well done with no words being in it at all. The actors do so well. Anyway, kind of relevant to Lauren Graham. We'll do that.
We'll keep it. We'll allow
Lauren Graham's in Parenthood.
And
we should do a
great.
Parenthood episode. We should do the pilot of Parenthood.
I was going to say, I feel like you'd probably be the one that would have to pick that.
Yeah. But anyway, so our first song, besides Rise Up, because that's technically not a heart song, was Hello Dolly.
Oh, I
Cute.
love this song
so
so much.
Cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's where you get the first glimpse of Harvey Guillen in it.
Oh my God. Yeah, Guillermo.
Yeah. I don't know why you keep saying it like that. Guillermo.
Guillermo. No,
I don't even know
I
who
like
that
my
is.
pronunciation. It's from What We Do in the Shadows. He is like the standout
greatest.
character in a show filled with standout characters. But
Yeah. He's the best. And he's also in The Magicians, but yeah, he's really cute in this.
Is he the new employee?
Yeah.
George. He's
George.
just so adorable. He's so adorable, and I love. He shows up and he's just got like this big energy of just like, oh, I get to meet Zoey. I've heard so much about Zoey. But then like she hears him doing his very awkward song by himself. And I just blanked on what it's called now, but it's a really fucking good song.
I've never actually heard that song before.
Yeah, it was by
It's Melissa something.
Chesterfield.
Melissa Manchester, Don't Cry Out
Manchester.
Loud.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's belting out Don't Cry Out Loud, which causes Zoey to freak out. And then he has that big apology or thank you to her when he's just like, I don't know what you said, but like they stopped picking on me. And like, you just feel for the guy because he's a new guy.
Oh, being the new person sucks.
I hope that he's like a big character this season.
I'm sure he will. He's a big name. He really is. And if you recall the episode that never happened, I Zombie 20-Sided Die, he was in the Dungeons and Dragons like match team, whatever the fuck. So in this scene, we find out that Spark Point is going broke.
Yep.
They took away the food bar, which is like the coolest thing.
It just says no
The
bar.
I really missed that because I loved the like cereal bar, all of it.
God,
I even love when
know.
they brought in all that sushi. I was like, it's just fun to look at.
Yeah, the office itself is just incredible.
Yeah.
Now there's just dogs running around.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like we said, Lauren Graham's character is moving to Singapore to head up that branch of the office. And she's trying to give Zoey her job, the director of
Basically.
the floor.
Yeah.
Basically.
First of all, that's crazy. Crazy. She just got promoted to that other job, but she's leaving. That's sad. And Zoe's trying to slowly ease her way back into work because she still doesn't really know how to process these emotions. She still feels lost and doesn't know how to move forward after her dad. Totally relatable. Mm-hmm. But Tobin is still my favorite character. I have 2 quotes written down from this. One was in the beginning when Mo said, "You look like a sad Emma Stone Halloween costume."
Yes.
So funny. And then Tobin just goes, "Sup, Zoe? Death becomes you. Love the sweater." And high fives her. I just like such a Tobin line. I love him. He's so stupid.
So the line that I wrote down, and I think Lauren Graham is the one who says this, but who is it that says to Zoe, "Oh, it's cute that you shop off Etsy"?
She said,
it's Lauren
she
Graham. Yeah.
yeah.
I like your sweater. I think it's cute. You shop on Etsy.
Yeah. She's also like, "Were those your shoes when you were a child?" Or something like that. She's like, "Never mind. Don't
The
tell
other
me."
line I wrote down, because I only had 2. I had the Etsy line, and I had, "You can come and watch sports with us, but you got to pick a team." It's just the 2 guys standing beside each other.
Yeah, let's talk about that when Zoe shows up at Moe's.
And we get like the hottest rendition of Jets, "Are You Gonna Be My Girl," that has ever been performed.
Very
I
hot.
just am such Team Max.
Me too.
Oh, for sure. I don't even feel like it's a competition
No,
in this
I mean,
one.
it's not. At the end, they
Yeah.
kiss. Thank God. Spoiler alert. Our
Yeah.
boy wins.
Our boy wins.
So
the hero
right
wins.
when that aired, I didn't know who won, quote unquote, but because like I'm always checking our different Twitters, Austin, the creator of the show, just tweeted out at like the exact time that the episode ended, "Well, you wanted me to choose someone for her." And that's all it said. And I
Nice.
was like, "Oh, she makes a decision this early?"
Well, I'll tell you, I didn't think she was going
No,
to
me
because
neither.
when she's so awkward
Yeah.
and she's sitting in that bed and whatever she says, I was like,
She
she's
said
gonna
something
push
like,
him
"You
away
have to
again."
make the choice even if it's good or bad," or like something on the lines where I thought
And
the
then
same thing.
they make out. The only preview for next week is literally just them making out in bed and then Mary Steenburgen walking in on them. Like that's the only preview for next week.
Yeah.
And I'm here for it. I hope it's just 45 minutes of them making out. I'm down for it.
Zoe's extraordinary porn movie.
But yeah, I don't.
As
I
long as there's
loved
heart
the
songs.
fact that they bonded over how to get. They love all 3 of them. Love her so much that they were trying to bond and figure out how
How to
to best.
Make the situation better.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I love when Mo's just going through it. Like unless you got that ski trip or whatever, it's like you really did all that.
Yeah.
I love those 3. They're good.
I
I
do
love
too.
Simon. I just don't want Simon for Zoe.
No. And I like Simon. I feel like I like Simon even more in just this one episode than like all of Simon in season 1. Like there's something about just like happy-go-lucky, just there to be a good friend Simon without the sexual tension that works really well. That wouldn't work with Max. Because like Max, it was like sexual tension from the second he like shows up in the first episode of the first season.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, these 2 need to have babies.
Well, he's just our lovable best
Like
friend.
best friend, right.
I'm always rooting for the lovable best friend because it's like, that's who you're meant to be with. You just don't see it.
I'm just
Open your
thinking of
eyes.
Michael.
Michael.
As you
Well,
say
Michael was
that.
never the lovable best friend. They were
mean-
always almost banging.
I
But
know,
not
but I'm
because
just
she was a
saying,
virgin.
like, but they were like best friends. Like they became best friends.
Yeah. That's what you do. Is Kenny your best friend?
Nah.
Am I your best friend?
Yeah.
Okay, good. You're just saying that because Michael's a sweet boy, not the friend.
Yeah.
But Skylar's
I am-
hot.
Skylar's very hot.
Yeah, he is.
Very
He's sexy.
hot, yeah. So Zoe and her mom are kind of going through the same thing where they're just like having trouble moving on with life. And Zoe's brother and his wife are there with the baby, which is just like so chaotic.
I just feel so bad for them though, because
Oh my god, they just look so defeated. Like the wife just looks defeated.
I think the makeup and costume did good on her. Like
Yeah.
as just new mom, obviously emotional turmoil happening. It's supposed to be the happiest time in their life, but they're dealing with the worst time in her husband's life and family and her family now because they've been married. But damn, it sucks.
Well, and I think that there's something really cool about, because Mo's speech essentially was like, look, your dad died, and that's terrible. But you're coming in here and telling me that your biggest problems beyond your dad dying is you can't choose between two extremely hot guys that are interested in you, and if you should take this giant promotion that's being offered to you while, like, my boyfriend is in another country and I don't think that I can do this long distance and I don't know if I'm going to pay my rent. Like, and I think that that's really cool, because as much as that matches what's going on in Zoey's life, it's also matching exactly what her mom is doing to the brother and the wife, where I wouldn't be surprised if this season continues and the wife is going through like some postpartum depression, because she's like, do you want to hold the baby? Like the wife, like, I think when she's asking, do you want to hold the baby? I think the baby would make you feel better. It's also like, I need someone to help me with this baby.
Yeah, take the baby.
Like,
Yeah.
Oh my God. And when the son's just like, I really would have loved to hear what dad had to say to me. And like the mom just completely ignores it. He's
usually a little douchey, but he wasn't in this episode.
He was good. Yeah, he was good.
Yeah, Mo, when she's giving that speech, she says champagne problems.
Yeah.
Which has been a term, obviously, but it's like prevalent in my brain because Taylor Swift dropped a song called Champagne Problems. It's really good.
Nice.
If you guys ever heard of Taylor Swift, you should check her out.
Are you aware of T Swift?
Does she know?
You know about Taylor?
I was so unsure of what I was going to think of season 2, just because as much as I loved season 1 and would have loved for it to continue, there was also a part of me that was like, man, like, if the last episode ended and the last song is like the day the music died and it's like this kind of somber but hopeful ending, I would have been like, that's a fine button to the whole story. So I was like, how are they going to do this? How are they going to like keep this going? And I think they're doing a good job.
Yeah. The season finale killed me.
Oh my God. The last 10 minutes was tears aplenty.
It was just, I was sobbing, but I like that Zoey obviously starts hearing people sing again. Mm-hmm. And that happens when she walks into work and they're singing Hello, Dolly. But I love where Mo gives like that like speech to her and they're like at her house. And I think like the brother actually says something too, like to kind of be like, we need to like move on and like be there for each other, whatever. And then their like emotion song is Carry On by Fun. It's so good.
Yeah.
And then just like boom, she takes the promotion, she kisses Max. It gives us what we need, and now we're hyped to see where this all goes in season 2.
Yeah, and I'm really excited for Max and Mo to start this new venture. I think that's going to be fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I loved when Mo made like 200, what was it, creme brulees or something?
Brulee, yeah. Creme brulee.
And he's like, are you, what are you, what's the job? Bolding?
What? Bolding?
What is the job where you like shoot fire?
Oh, are you
bolding?
No, stop saying that because I don't know. Are you
sculpting?
No, it's
bolding.
No, it's not bolding. Hey, are you
welder?
Welder.
Are you welding?
Are you a boulder?
Bolding. It's the same thing. Welding. Yeah. He's like to Mo, are you welding? And Mo's like, no, I'm making 200 creme brulees.
Yeah,
can I have one? And she's like, no.
I love Mo.
And Mo hands him another little flamethrower thing. He's like, you're helping me.
Mo is easily my favorite character.
I love them all. I really do.
I love Mo.
It's one of those shows where you're content with the whole world.
Yeah.
The sass is so good from Mo.
Yeah, Mo's the best. But I like them all. Skylar has a special place in my heart from Pitch Perfect.
Of course.
I just really love Max.
And he has that dorkiness.
But I think Zoe's a great lead. I am so in on everything she does. I'm rooting for her. I love her. She's flawed. That's okay.
Yeah.
We all are.
Think about her from the first episode when she was like a power hungry grouch that hated music to like where she is now, where it's like, I got no beef with anything about Zoey. If the real life Zoey came into this room, I'd ask her out on a date.
Yeah.
Like I'd be like, you just seem delightful.
Yeah, she's great. We love it. I can't wait for this season. It's gonna be good.
To see the growth.
I can't wait for more songs.
I love the songs.
When I'm watching, I just can't wait for the next one.
Yeah. I just love waiting for which ones end up on Spotify. Because only 3 ended up on Spotify.
Well, I love that both songs that the brother and the sister-in-law sing are fun songs.
Yeah.
Because they sing Just Give Me a Reason.
Yeah.
I'm just like, keep it up with the fun songs. I love fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, they need a new album. It's been like over a decade.
I'm a
since
Bleachers
Some Nights.
gal. Jack Antonoff
Yeah.
is half of fun.
Yeah, well, 1/3 of fun.
1/3 of fun.
We Are Young is like, that song still hits for me.
Reminds me of college.
It just reminds me of just like life.
That's how I feel with Some Nights. The song Some Nights.
Ooh, love that
Dude,
one.
that drum beat
Some
throughout
nights
the
I say you're crashing in my bad luck. Some nights I call it a
I was just talking to
I didn't know the words.
I was just talking to Brian about that because like him and I were into Fun the second their first album came out because we were both fans of the format. The album with Some Nights and stuff, he said that his goal with that album was he wanted to make a rock and roll album that sounded like what Kanye West was doing with rap music at that time. And like if you listen to it, it totally makes sense. Like it's
Love that.
and it's like I can hear it. But yeah, I mean I'm excited. This is gonna be there's not that much happening on television. Like there's a lot of great like streaming shows that I'm stoked for, but like
And The Bachelor's back.
I was gonna say I got RuPaul Drag Race going on right
My
now,
guilty
so
pleasure
so
show.
like I got Zoe's and RuPaul keeping me watching television, and then
Is Grey's done?
No, not even close. Mid-season finale. They always do mid-season finale. Big hiatus. Comes back like March 5th or something.
I think that's what she meant. Like there's
Yeah,
not
that's
gonna
what I
be
meant.
new
There's
episodes
no
this
new
week.
episodes.
How is Grey's done mean? Is there an episode this week?
Yeah, I just meant like, is it done right now? Because I went on Hulu to
Well,
catch
it's
up.
not done. It's on hiatus.
So yes,
Yeah,
Hiatus.
the answer to Julie's question is yes. It's done
not
until about
currently
March.
on.
No, it's not done.
Oh my god.
Do we want to actually do a wrap up? Or are we ending with just
No.
Lean saying
I mean,
that's it? We're done.
So
We
we're
kept
gonna
saying-
wrap this up.
We kept saying, I can't wait, I can't wait, I can't. We each of us said that. You can edit it down.
Yeah.
I can't wait for the world to spin. I can't wait. Hillary Duff. Wow.
What song is that?
fake.
What song is that?
I can't wait.
What album is that on? Metamorphosis?
No, I think it was actually before that. Whatever. So we are hype for Zoey 10. Fuck! Why do I keep saying that?
Ooh, I know you see
Zoey's
me
extraordinary
standing there.
playlist. We're here for it. We're back. We're not going to do weekly recaps because Matt just won't allow it, but we'll be back at the end of the season.
But we do have an open door if any of the people from Zoe's Extraordinary Playlist want to tell us about their favorite TV
Love is an
show.
open door.
Let's
Ooh, that
just
was
say,
not my best.
I'll tell you that. These are loud in my ears. I'll tell you, if Zoe's has another episode like Zoe's Extraordinary Glitch of last season, then we can cover it.
Okay.
Something that's just so epic, like the Glitch episode.
Yep.
We can cover it. But if not, we'll just do a series recap.
We'll be back at the end of the series.
See you later.
This has been My Favorite Episode Of. My Favorite Episode Of is produced by Matt Kelly as part of the Geekscape Network and hosted by Julie and Kathleen. Check out our show notes for all of our socials and email us at myfavoriteepisodepodcast@gmail.com. Rate, review, and subscribe to us on your favorite podcasting apps, and we'll be back next week with another episode of My Favorite Episode Of.
You're listening to the Geekscape Network. You're listening to the Geekscape Network.